the upgrades, they have one armor upgrade. Actually, I wasn't quite sure. I think he did lose one overload there. I should have counted that. But Cat's doing the SCV transfer right now. These mineral patches are basically gone, so he's not missing any income right there. Using some roaches to try and pick off some SCVs, running into the rest of his army here, and using the rest of these roaches to take out the supply. And he's bringing his overlords back to probably going to do some quick runaway here. Just a little quick hit and run right there, doing a severe amount of damage actually. Losing some harvesting time, losing that gas for that little bit, killing some missile turrets and some supply depots. And actually supply blocking him right there, so put his army on lock for the time being. Very good use of those roaches. So now we have a little bit of banelings back here. This maybe is just for some defense in case Cass decides to do some drops back here in his base. And let's see, how many queens has he got? He's got one at every single one of his base. Very nice. Well, actually, no, he doesn't have the queen here, but he does have hive. He does have hive tech, and of course with hive tech comes ultralisks. So we don't see any greater spire being researched yet. He does have enough money. He could be doing that, but he might just be going in for some mostly ground army. No upgrade yet. No upgrades yet on the mutalisks. Actually, we have Cass pushing out here with like half a force. I don't know if that was a misclick or something, but that was not a smart play, and those MadFrog are just punishing for it. Loses 4 or 5 units there, including a tank. That was not a smart play on his part. So MadFrog looks like he's going to do a lane drop now. Just like changing up whatever he wants to drop in Cass base. And he sees it. This is not going to be good. One overlord falls. Actually, whoa, he's going to lose. Wow, I think half of those lings died in transit there before they could do any damage. Now we have a big fight. Mutas are trying to come in, but there are way too many Vikings and Marines in there. One attack upgrade for those Marines and Marauders. Vikings with no attack upgrades. So we may have a confrontation right here. Confrontation. Roach looks like he's flying those overlords out of the way. He may be going to do another drop here, but a straight up fight. I think Cass will win this if these siege tanks come into play. He's just running around this army. Using these overlords and these links. Whoa, massive amount of banelings. Wow, that's enough to take out a planetary fortress, I think. We have military producing command center. A lot of roaches being placed down here, but there's no way those roaches are going to take out that planetary fortress with repair. That is not a very smart drop on his part. And meanwhile, Cass doing a huge push in the front here. Look, there's nothing. MadFrog has no army to deal with any of this. He's flying the overlords, but those things are just going to die. That was maybe been a misclick. And he does take out that planetary fortress with those banelings. Saving a couple of his roaches. Really hurting his economy, though. Cass down to just one base, while MadFrog is harvesting at one. Looks like 3 bases for MadFrog. So he has definitely an economy advantage right about now, I think. Yeah, he's got definitely a huge harvester lead and a moderate actual incoming gas lead. Do we have any? Oh, there we have some ultralisks out. Looks like they got the actions. Oh no, these drones are all gonna get picked off. Whoa, humongous amount of banelings coming in, followed up by mutas and ultralisks. Wow, I think he just did. He might have done enough damage there for those mutas to come in and wrap that up, but no, it looks like he's just gonna fall back. Coming back into this, you know, just trying to focus down on his Marines, but he still has those Vikings to deal with. He does have the economy to rebuild. He's building 12 mutas right now, and he has 3 ultralisks out. I think MadFrog is in a very good position right now, even though his base is about ready to get destroyed. This is the extent of Cass's army. These ultralisks are coming in. Oh, very nice micro by Cass, saving those Marines, losing both of those tanks. Now with just the army as big as 2 medevacs, he's falling back. He does have some army reinforcements here that he macroed up with a couple of SCVs with some gold bricks in their hand. And he's falling back around here. He may be doing a drop back here, trying to pick off. Ooh, good, very nice job by MadFrog. Very good map awareness. Probably saw that on the mini map. Save those drones. Save himself a couple $100 worth of drone production. And losing those medevacs to those mutas, this army is just thrown down the toilet. Doesn't even get the kill on that hatchery. Sad to say for Cast. So we have one roach still. There's one roach is still alive back here. He's got 3 armor upgrade on the ground carapace for Zerg, so he's got very nice upgrades, while the carrying player is still at 2 attack upgrades, 0 armor upgrades. So the upgrade advantage so far is going towards the Zerg player. No upgrades for the Mutalisk yet. And we had a little bit of a push going on there, but deciding he wanted to fall back. Playing very smart. MadFrog has a good economy advantage right now. And looks like we see some Ravens with some Seeker Missile upgrades. Oh, I'd love to see some Seeker Missiles go into a nice big clumped up of mutas. That would definitely change the tide of this game for Cast and give him a little bit of an advantage back. So harvesting out of the gold down here, and not very saturated. He's using mostly just harvesting these expos for gas more than likely. He's got a lot of his queens at 200. Probably preoccupied. Cast throwing down an expo back here on the island. Should be fairly safe unless some of those mutas get back there. He definitely, or actually even Overlord drops. MadFrog is a very mobile army this game. Cast positioning himself by the Seldenlager Tower, giving great vision for those siege tanks. So those 3 Overlords here, throwing down some creep. And he could really be using that transfusion on these mutas over here. Maybe that's why he brought them over here. Not quite sure. There it is. There's the transfusion. I was waiting for that. That's exactly what I thought he was going to do with that. Very smart move, using that buildup of energy on those queens for some transfusion. Very useful for mutas and ultralisks. So we actually have 4 Overlords right here. And they're just like waiting there to be killed. I can't believe Cass hasn't just ran up and killed those things. They're like right there.
Mineral field
Go get them. Come on, Cass, you can kill them. They're just like right there. Oh, maybe he thinks it's a trick. It's a trap. Oh, actually, we have up here a lot of mutas. Looks like they're going to take out this command center before reinforcements show up. Oh, actually, a lot of reinforcements show up. Ah, come on, where's that Seeker Missile? Oh, he does not have enough energy for it. And MadFrog running away. He does manage to save that command center. Oof, whoa, we have a big, oh, wow, 6 armor on those Ultralisks. So we have a huge Ultralisk army. How many Ultralisks is that? Wow. 10 Ultralisks. That is crazy. And it looks like he's going to do a little bit of a Ling drop. He may be going for a 2-prong attack here. Maybe a Ling drop with a corresponding muta attack. And then send in some Ultralisks. But food count, let's check out the food count right now. We have a 149 food for MadFrog and 148 food for Cass. So army-wise, they are basically the same. Oh, we have, oh, not enough for the Seeker Missile. Oh, come on. No, he does it a point defense drone instead to save that command center. Oh man, I wish he would have waited a couple more seconds and he would have had that Seeker Missile. I just love seeing Seeker Missiles and Banelings blow up on stuff. It's amazing. So back here we have some creep tumor action. I think he should have a lot more creep tumors this game. It's a very long game. It's at the 28-minute mark. MadFrog could easily have had like this entire half of the map completely covered in creep. Creep not only provides great movement speed for Zerg players, but it does give you vision, which is like snap time. It's great. So we have a drop coming down here backed by these Marauders, but this drop is not going to accomplish much of anything. He uses both his medevacs. He only manages to kill a queen and loses all 8 Marauders. That was a bad attack right there. So, MadFrog getting a little bit of an advantage, up to 152 food. Actually, it was 170 right there. And Cass not far behind, it looks like. Just freely building buildings all over the place. He's got barracks and starports just strung all over the place. Is he getting any upgrades? There's his actually second upgrade for vehicles. His Terran ground unit upgrade, the attack upgrade. He does not have enough for that Seeker Missile yet. He did research it, so I'd really like to see him maybe get another Raven out there. His biggest problem at this point are these Ultralisks. And he does have tanks to deal with Ultralisks, but I think he really is like out-teched at this point because he's got tanks and Marines and Vikings to deal with Ultralisks, Mutas, and Banelings. Oh, this is going to be great. If this is what I think is going to happen here, we may have a Baneling drop right on those tanks. A lot of Mutas coming in, probably going to scout that top expo. And using these Marines, it's like Cass is just going to fall back. But, oh yes, this is going to be great. You might see a Baneling bomb right here. He's loading those Banelings into those Overlords. We may see one final huge attack here from MadFrog to completely crush Cass. So MadFrog up here picking off some units, throwing down some point defense drones, running away. I think he got a couple kills there, but looks like he lost 1 or 2 Mutalisks. Looks like, wow, a lot of missile turrets being put down. Cass just getting tired of that meter harass is going to put down a lockdown. And looks like we're going to fight right here. This is going to be sweet. I think this is going to be awesome. We have our large number, looks like 11 Ultralisks and a whole ton of banelings. Looks like he's getting a nice spread here. What was that? He just leaves 3 behind. He's separating down here some Ultralisks. Looks like he's just trying to spread out his army here. You may see like a complete surround here. This may be intense. Like cast focusing his entire army in this one little spot in the middle. Ooh, he loses that Zelmaga Tower vision. That's definitely, he's not going to be able to see what's happening. He has no clue that he has a huge army about ready to surround and destroy him. 200 food army. MadFrog moves in with a ton of, oh my gosh, there's so many units splitting up his Marines and Marauders. Ultras coming in from every side. Muta's coming in. And then here we have the Baneling drop coming in. Come on. Oh, looks like the Banelings are coming too late to the party. And they're just doing a little bit of cleanup. Did he add enough? Oh, I don't think he even got a... Oh, that was just complete and utter destruction right there. MadFrog just didn't even need the Banelings. And that's the game. Oh, I really would have wished he would have sent those Banelings in first. That would have been amazing. But he had such a huge advantage right there. He just ended it, and Cass said GG. So I'm going to cast at least one more game today, and I'm going to bring that next.